Hello, and welcome to my channel. A few weeks ago I saw a video where another art YouTuber threw darts at a dartboard and chose what she was going, like what media and what the subject of her drawing was going to be. So, I'm doing something similar, except I don't have a dartboard and I wasn't about to go spend money on one. So instead I'm going to do like a pin the paintbrush on the art display, like pin the tail on the donkey, kind of like that, but with a paintbrush. I'm going to make sure I link the video that kind of inspired this in the description. So yeah, we have 3 different categories that I'm going to pin the paintbrush on, and yeah. One of the biggest changes I'm making as opposed to hers, besides the fact that I'm not throwing any darts, is I will not be doing a category about what paper type I'll be choosing, because frankly it's a waste of money to draw with colored pencils on a canvas and a waste of time to paint with watercolors on printer paper. You catch my drift? I don't care if it makes it a challenge or not. I ain't wasting no time and money. I don't have enough of either of those things. So, without further ado, let's pin that paintbrush. I'm going to wear this blindfold. Whichever end that, oh man, whichever end that this points at, or is pointing in, is what I will be doing. Our options are watercolor, colored pencils, alcohol markers, and gouache. I'm equally excited and unexcited by all of these options. Recently I've been using mostly colored pencils, so I feel like that's the safe one. Let's see what happens. I'm going to do a couple spins so I'm disoriented. Spinning, spinning. We got watercolor. The next option is my subject matter. So we've got a portrait bust, which is probably my most commonly done thing out of these options, a full body, a still life, so that's just like an inanimate object sitting on a shelf or something, and then a landscape. Now I shall spin. Alright. Oh god, I'm so confused. Alright. I'm going in. What do we get? It's a still life. In our last set of options, we have vibrant tones, warm tones, cool tones, and earth tones. Ooh. We got cool tones just by the hairs on the brush. I feel like I look crazy. Yeah. Yep, you do. Let's pop on over to the studio. Why, hello there. We meet again in the studio. Just so you know, my studio's in the second half of the living room. The TV that I had my stuff hung on was like, it was like literally 3 feet that way. So, Carl, Daisy, oh God, my roommate's cats are crazy. Right, so today we are drawing, or we're painting a still life with watercolors using cool tones. You like my studio? Is that what you said? Well, I have a video coming out next week of me redecorating my studio. That video was going to come out this week, and I was going to do this video next week. However, after I redid all of my studio, I had like over an hour of footage, so that's going to take a while to edit. Alright, so it took me a while to completely decide what I wanted to draw. Just because I don't do a lot of still lives, and I wanted to make sure I was doing something that like would be something I like, and not just you know, an apple and a bunch of other random fruits. So I ended up with this cute kind of witchy situation, which I'm very happy with. I am using the watercolor palette that I made in my video. I will link that in the cards. It's pretty cheap setup I got going on. It's been a while since I used watercolors, so I'm already feeling a little rusty compared to like where I would want to be right now. I've also, because I have a pretty limited watercolor like actual palette, I'm also allowing myself to use watercolor pencils. I have a lot more color options there. So this little bottle I found a reference for off of Pinterest, and it is a witch bottle for luck and money, I believe, and so there's a little like $1 bill rolled up inside of it, and I thought that was super adorable. Oh, so something I forgot to mention is that I drew and inked this off camera because like I'm still kind of new to this like YouTube art scene, and I get a little like performance shy whenever I'm like sketching and stuff. I'm like so afraid it's not gonna turn out good, and I don't want to like waste the time to record it. I'm worried that like it's gonna turn out bad simply because of the fact that I'm recording it, if that makes sense. Hopefully I'll get over that soon, and we can start watching me sketch. I have some videos where I do. It's a little bit, it depends really on what I'm doing, and because this was a subject matter that I'm not super comfortable with, I think that is one of the leading factors in me doing it off camera. I don't do these challenges to, you know, make it impossible to create a good piece of art. I do these challenges because like I would not have drawn this still life without this challenge. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't have pulled out my watercolors today without this challenge. And so for me, these challenges are to get me to do something I wouldn't have done today with my art. But I will not let challenges make me draw something or paint something that I'm not proud of. And I feel like without these tiny touches of like a warm tan color, when it technically, you know, goes against the challenge, without those I feel like it would look off, and you know, it needs balance and it needs that contrast. You know, I'm not gonna let the challenge, the sanctity of the challenge deter me from creating work that I am proud of. I'm feeling brave now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the liquid in here. I think I want to do I told myself I was gonna do this, but I might actually want to do like a turquoise green. So it's the green I was using earlier, just mixed with a little bit of this. That or purple. But I have that nice red purple back here, and I don't want to make it too confusing. I realize I'm barely talking. Maybe I should just do the rest of the video as a speed painting. That might be for the best. I'm gonna go in and do some little detailing with the watercolor pencils. I'm hoping. I'll pat it out. Hope for the best. Pat it out. Ugh. Why did I do that? Well, you know, darn it. I'm gonna go in with a white gel pen now. Doesn't normally do super great over watercolor, but nothing really does besides paint markers, and I don't have one of those, so. Oh, well, I've got an idea. If I just get this area wet, and then lift it up. I feel like nobody ever talks about how hard it is to find a white pen that works on watercolor. You know what? I'm not too mad about that. I'm gonna go ahead and sign this. I'm gonna take some pictures of this and probably digitally edit this water to look a little nicer. And then I'm going to put this print on my Redbubble account. So if you really like the way this turned out and you think you might want to print or something with this on it, check out my Redbubble, link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, you can get a print of this artwork on my Redbubble account, link in the description. If you like what you saw today, make sure to subscribe. I have a lot of art related content coming out. I've been uploading on a weekly basis for the last few months, so there's more of where this came from. Thank you for watching.